This video will explain about the properties held in common by resources and about resource animation. First, this section will explain about the common properties among resources. We will start with the properties in the Default tab. Turn speed defines the speed a connected resource rotates. Move speed defines the speed a connected resource moves when it is not carrying a product. Move speed loaded defines the speed a connected resource moves when it is carrying a product. Move speed approach defines the speed a connected resource moves from the relay point to the operation position, and vice versa when pick approach or place approach is set. Move speed avoidance defines the speed to move when another resource is nearby. Time to idle defines the amount of time that the resource remains idle before moving to the waiting place. Available defines whether to make a selected resource available. Now, open the available confirmation program.vcmx. Click a human, and with the human selected, play the simulation. Deselecting the available checkbox will stop the resource from operating. This can be used when you want to stop the resource operation while the simulation is running. In addition, new tasks will no longer be allocated to the resource after the available checkbox is deselected. When the available checkbox is deselected during a task, the resource will stop operating after finishing the task. When the available checkbox is selected while the simulation is running, tasks will be allocated to the resource again. Next, we will explain the properties in the Transport tab. Open the Transport Confirmation Program.vcmx. Go to the Process tab, Editor, and click Products. Click a human, then go to the Component Properties window, and click the Transport tab. Settings to transport products can be made in this tab. LIFO, which means last in first out, unloads products at the transport destination from the last loaded product. When this setting is disabled, products will be unloaded from the first loaded product. Capacity sets the maximum number of products that a resource can carry in one go. These LIFO and capacity settings are applied to all types of products. Product type allows you to select products to apply the transport location and pattern settings from the pull-down menu. Default Any applies those settings to all products that are not added in the pull-down menu. Selecting Add New allows transport location and pattern to be set for each product. Show Location shows the position and the pattern for loading products selected in product type. Transport Location sets the initial position where products are loaded. It defines the offset from the origin of the resource. Update from Product reads the position of a product that the resource is carrying, and overwrites the values of Transport Location for the selected product type with the read values. To use this function, first play the simulation until the product is loaded onto the resource. Then, stop the simulation, change the position of the product, and click Update from Product. You can see that the transport location of the current selected product type has changed. When Default Any is selected, the position of the first loaded product is written regardless of the product type. When any other value is selected, the position of the product selected in product type is read to overwrite. In this case, however, if the product selected in product type is not loaded on the resource yet, the values in transport location are not overwritten. Keep Orientation transports products while keeping their orientation. When this is enabled, the settings of transport location and orientation specified in product position for the transport destination process are ignored. Pattern sets the number of products on each axis defined in transport location. Pattern step sets the distance between products when they are placed following the pattern setting. Selecting Add New for Product Type can add a new setting in product type. In product type name, enter a name directly, or add settings by stopping the simulation when a product is being transported, clicking Pick Property Value from the 3D world indicated by the mouse cursor icon next to the Pick Product Input field, and then clicking the product. When Add Location is clicked with an already existing product type name entered, data is not overwritten, and the existing product type name is set under product type instead. This concludes the explanation of the Transport tab. Finally, we will explain the human animation. Open the Animation Confirmation Program.vcmx. Move to the Program tab and click a human. For this human, various animations are already defined to it as robot programs. For example, there are work statement operation and walking while transporting a product animations. Programs can be modified from the Program Editor in the Program tab. An original animation can also be added and used if you define the animation following the naming rules. When setting an original animation for transporting a product without tools, program names will be product type name _ pick, product type name _ place, product type name _ walk, and product type name _ stand. For example, when setting a product transport animation named box, you need to set program names to box _ pick, box _ place, box _ walk, box _ stand. Play the simulation. As you can see, programs defined by box _ are executed when a box is transported. When setting an original animation for transporting a product using a tool, program names will be tool component name _ walk, tool component name _ stand. Tool component name _ pick and tool component name _ place are not used even when they are defined. Instead of a tool component name, a partial character string in the tool name can be set. For example, when setting a product transport animation using pallet jack number 1 and pallet jack number 2, you can set the program names to pallet _ walk and pallet _ stand. In this example, we have defined pallet jack number 2 _ walk and pallet jack number 2 _ stand. Play the simulation. As you can see, programs defined by pallet jack number 2 _ are executed to transport a product using pallet jack number 2. To set a work statement original animation without tools, the program name will be process name _ work. For example, to set a work statement animation for process number 1, you need to set the program name to process number 1 _ work. Play the simulation. As you can see, process number 1 _ work is executed when a work statement that does not use tools is executed. To set a work statement original animation with a tool, the program name will be tool component name _ work. Instead of a tool component name, a partial character string in the tool name can be set. For example, when setting a work statement animation using pallet jack number 1 and pallet jack number 2, you can set the program name to pallet _ work. In this example, we have defined pallet jack number 1 _ work. Play the simulation. As you can see, pallet jack number 1 _ work is executed when the work statement that uses the tool is executed. This concludes the explanation about the properties held in common by resources and about resource animation. Thank you for watching.